So hello guys, let's talk about the closures in JavaScript. So if we see the definition of closures on MDN, so it says that a closure is a combination of a function bundled together with references to its surrounding state. So this is the definition of closures. So let me explain this thing with an easiest example. So let's say you have a variable const first name, and that is Taha, and if we have a function and the function is, let's say, get full name, and it has its own uh, variable last name, and let's say it console logs the first name and last name. So if we call this function, what it will do? Uh, okay, so it will show first name and last name. So let me show you that if we store this function reference in another variable like some function, and we name it, we place the reference of that function in this variable, and call this function in anywhere uh, in our program. So if we call this function, let me show you in debug mode. So this is some function, yeah, this one. And if we see into the scope, it has closure in it. So closure has the variable first name. So based on the definition, it is a function bundled together with references to its surrounding state. So this is the surrounding state and it has a reference to it. Let's say if we do not use the first name in this function, and we just use its inner variable, not the outer one, so it will not have the closure. Let me rerun it. Yeah, now if we look into the sum function scope is just the global one, not the closure scope. So it doesn't have the closure in it because it is not using any reference from outside. This is the easiest example. Let me tell you another interesting point about closure. Let's say I update the value, let's say I name it Ali, and now I run this function. So what will happen? Oh, sorry. This is Ali. Now first name is Ali. This is due to the concept that you can see with the references to its surrounding state, not the values of its surrounding state. So this is the first name which is used here. It is not the value. Like once I created the reference to this function, not the value at that time is not stored actually, even if we call this. So here, let me save this file and then run it. So if we, yeah, Ali Muhammad. So it means that if we have the reference of this function, in this function it has the reference to its surrounding state. So surrounding state is first name Taha, but it is the reference, not the value. So that's why when once we change the value, and while logging first name and last name, it displayed the Ali, not Taha. So this is the another interesting point about Clojure, that it actually has the reference to its surrounding state, not the values to its surrounding state. So this was the easiest example through which I could explain you about Clojures. See you in next video. Thanks for your time. Goodbye.